Like when you get old and you lose your hair, you need more hair.
Yeah.
Who was that guy, that sexy cricketer? Shane Warne. This is what you do when you're not Shane Warne. You just find some coloured hair and stick it on your head. And when you're down the street and you meet somebody you've never met before, no matter what age, no matter what stage of life you're in. I love this little dining setup that there's going to be 2 diners, and then I'm going to so there'll be a diner on this side, and I'm going to put a little hole in here so they can talk to each other. I'm going to make little dolls so they can play. And it's really this idea that adults, they always have this child inside of them that they can play with. That it doesn't have to be all serious business. They will have access to this child. And this is to stimulate that, I haven't just got an ordinary dresser, I've got a dresser that I can play with. I mean, people get quite amazed that you want to bring these things to life, but the fact of it is that it's really amusing to believe in yourself that much, or to believe in other things that much, and then believe that they can really be like part of you and your friends and your companions out in the world. And then they actually, the amount of people that this bored character over here has met is a phenomenal. It's amazing how many, if you did a little diary of how many people, I can't remember his name now, whoops, but how many people he's met, it'd be amazing, heaps of people. And I love their sort of stances, who would have thought, a couple of screws and just banging them together. That they would be so alive. Anyway, that's what I love about them. I've done lots and lots of ordinary jobs, and not that I've ever sort of liked it, and I have sort of cracked at quite a few jobs.
Yeah.
Well, just, I started being an apple picker. And become a really good apple picker.
How many apples?
The joke was, what do you do when you're a good apple picker? You just keep on picking apples. They're just never ending. Why would you busk? Why would you risk your public face? And I think that's the reason, because it's a risk, because you just risk it. And I always get back to, what are you actually doing? What is it that you're actually doing? And really, you're singing and dancing and showing. It's like show and tell at school. Like, this is what I've made today, or this is what I've made to help me express myself. And that's what my sort of sculpture creations help me do, express myself. Gives you. I was busking outside the bank, and the bank manager came out and said, really, you've got to move on. And I went in there and said, well, thanks for coming to talk to me. And then we sort of got down to, he said, but you're scary, like. And the women in the background started giggling and saying, yeah, but he does this scary stuff and then he smiles. And it was sort of, I had this sort of weird psychotic sort of moment where I thought, oh yeah, this smiling, scary busker. And I had this argument with this person the other day. That was the Hare Krishna people. I was in a bit of a mood, really. But sometimes I argue when I get, you get in those moods where you just want some energy. And busking, you do give a lot of energy. But so do the Haris. I quite love the Haris because they give so much energy. I do dance around with them. But he was saying, but you can't have a relationship with dead things. I'm going, why not? Why can't you have a relationship with them? Well, what's the problem? And I did think of them because they dance around like everything's alive. They dance around, they make up things and they dance around, they keep that Krishna, 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 and they sing about the same thing. So what's to stop me dancing around with a stick going, oh, it's alive, I love you. What's to stop that? Can you hear it? And I saw him and he smiled at me and he just gave me this thumbs up, like. And somebody just recently has said, what you're doing is good. And it just sort of reaffirmed all that. And I just went, oh yeah, what I'm doing is good, And then that singing, that dancing, it's nothing but good. It's nothing but that. It's no matter, I don't think, even if you were the worst dancer, worst singer, you thought you were just absolute crap, you could not wreck it. It's quite like when you've been out and, when you've sort of been in your backyard for a while and you wonder what you can do out in the world and what part of your back world your backyard, your back world you're going to bring out and shake it. Woohoo! Going on.